Hello everyone, welcome to Heroes Feast. This will be the first recorded session of our High Seas campaign. Following the adventures of Judgement, a tiefling paladin, and Hogebark, a locathah druid played by Emily and Anthony respectively. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the first two sessions recorded, but that's why I'm here, to get y'all up to speed. Seeking adventure on the high seas, Hogebark and Judgement joined the No-Name ship, a ship that is sailed by a patchwork of characters that come together to form its crew. Captain Greta leads the crew to the best of his abilities with the help of his first mate, a no-nonsense tabaxi named Nutmeg. Nutmeg also has a second, her mentee Charlie, a young human girl trying to pick up the trade and maybe hide a few secrets on the seas. Heerman is the ship's scout and is an obnoxious seagull Aarakocra who often butts heads with the rest of the crew. Milo is a strange halfling the crew picked up straight at the ocean when they found him overboard, half dead. Lastly is an honorary member of the crew, Mirage, a bronze dragon who formed a lifelong friendship with Captain Greta. Now, this is our first ever podcast, and my first time DMing a campaign, so we're learning as we go. As we release more and more episodes, I hope I become a better DM as we go and get better audio recording equipment. Thank you for listening in, and we hope you enjoy the first episode of Dark Seas. Oh, and I forget to mention, Hogebark and Judgement may or may not have pissed off a sea hag, killing its very precious baby albatross. Baby albatross. We'll see how that goes later on in the adventure. Thanks again.
Welcome to Heroes Feast. May we take your order, please? Welcome to Heroes Feast. Tell us what's your fantasy. Cowboys are the special. We got pirates on the side. Masters on the daily. All you gotta do is decide. Take your time, cause we got plenty. Just one sec, gotta roll a d20. Eat it here or take it to go. Just take your earbuds in and enjoy the show. Welcome to Heroes Feast.
Welcome on another voyage in the Dark Sea. You guys, did we leave off? I think
we're on this ship.
You guys are definitely on the ship. You guys had just gotten back from that accursed island where you had killed an albatross, I believe.
A baby albatross, don't
baby
forget.
Albatross.
Even better.
Not even
add to our baby slayer list.
It's a very important detail to keep track of.
You heard the screams off in the distance of like horrible sorrow and like anger. But that's fine. It's all fine. We won't be rolling luck checks on that at all. So and then you two try to escape the island with the nooses around your neck, only to realize that you just had to like reveal a truth about yourself in order to be free of it.
There was no realization there for Hogebark. She knew.
I mean, I thought that the friendship was
Hogebark was held back by the weakest
I know what's happening here. I have to tell everything about my lackluster life. I know exactly what's going on.
It was actually a trickster god that made everything you said true, Hogebark.
Also, I just now realized that's a bummer because all the other pirates didn't want to share and they all died. What kind of band of brothers is that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they didn't they say like pirates don't share tales or something like that?
Oh, you're right.
There was a lot of weaved into this.
No, but Captain Greta specifically was like, don't share secrets. The layers to this, Carlos, incredible.
Yeah. I've already forgotten Judgement's secrets, so
definitely didn't make that right on the spot. Oh good, I'm sure she would prefer it that way. And I'm sure Hogebark would actually forget that.
They're safe in Hogebark's terrible memory.
Because they're not even in there anymore.
Yeah. They've been voided. You know, the storage has filled up. She's got to make some new space. Those aren't that worthwhile.
Pirate time. Before you guys head off to bed, Mirage has just left the ship, flying off into the sky. You just finished talking around to the crew again. Mirage the dragon.
Mirage the bronze dragon.
Wait.
Okay.
I have to.
Sure I remember who's.
Yeah.
Where's Greta?
Greta is back in his quarters.
Wait, because I tried to talk to him, and you shot that plan in the goddamn face, and then he shut the door on us, and Judgement went to bed. So he's in his cabin because we tried to see what was in his secret box. That's right. That's right.
I'm going to his door. I have to bang on his door.
So yeah, you go up to his door. Do you start knocking, or what do you like to do?
How did I knock the last time? I knocked differently from last time.
Isn't it just like a slap, slap, slap? You got fucking
yeah,
fins.
there's no bones in my hands. Just slap, slap, slap on the door. Greta! I have questions about you for Mirage.
What do you want?
You saved her, right?
I don't really like talking about it.
Do you love her?
Specifically, don't hear anything else.
You hear very exaggerated snoring sounds.
I can hear you blushing.
What the fuck?
Roll perception.
You can hear the blood like rushing to his cheeks. What the fuck?
Wait, I need to grab my dice. I forgot.
Oh, that's
I'm
a
not
good
prepared.
idea. It's dice time.
Well, oh boy, that's a 10 total.
Hey, maybe it's your turn to suck at perception and not me.
A 10 total?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He must be sleeping. He's probably asleep right now. You can hear
That
him.
doesn't bother Hogebark. I bang the door with my Yikawa.
Jesus, you gonna break the goddamn door down?
I'm not trying to break it down. I'm just banging.
Very. Where's Nutmeg? She kicked us out last time.
Again, I was just about to say it.
She's the one snoring in there.
From behind you, you hear a nice furry paw on top, right on the top of your head, and she says, "A good captain is a well-rested captain. I think it's best we leave him be for now."
Are those two together?
No. They're
That
not
sucks. They're a
together.
good pair.
She looks at you deep in your eyes.
Are you jealous?
No, I am not jealous. I'm the captain's first mate. That's not how it works.
Sounds exactly like how it works.
I don't know what kind of love triangle you're trying to concoct right now, but you can't just speak it into existence, Hogebark.
It's like a love quadrangle dodecahedron at this point. It's many
Hogebark's
things.
weaving her own tales.
Oh, the wonderful mind of Hogebark.
There's a total of 12 nerves in it.
Hogebark's gonna start you can make a contested strength roll, but she's gonna start pushing you away from the captain's door, like away from in front of it.
Yeah, sure. I'll just make her life harder. I'm not trying to get away. I'm just
Okay.
making it harder.
Yeah, okay.
That's a 19 total.
Oh, here we go. I did all the stats for all the crew because I was bored and that seemed like fun, and it was. So she has a +3 to strength. Let's go.
Oh, I'm almost
Should
as
do
buff
that
as that
for
kitty.
like.
Did I say +3? I meant +10.
Jesus
Damn.
God! Could you imagine the guns on this cat? Huh? Shit.
If you guys didn't visualize it before, this cat is beefy. You think it's
I know.
she's fluffy, but if you were to feel her arm, there's stick muscle.
She
on
could
it.
Big
flick
beefy cat.
Hogebark and she'd just fly off into the sea, She doesn't. Oh, they don't use cannons
You were
there. It's
like,
just nutmeg.
She flinches her whiskers and she kind of pushes herself back a
Her
little
little
bit. almost.
whiskers have muscles in them.
Yeah. When people pop their
Her
cocks,
whiskers
they
flex.
pop their whiskers a little bit. So they flick upwards a little bit as she kind of struggles to push you. She's like,
No move.
either you move or we throw you off the deck.
I'll just swim back.
If I tie you up.
You forget. My feet are fins too.
What's it? The
Tying
immovable
doesn't really
force
allow you to
is an
use your legs,
unstoppable
little one.
object.
Could turn into fish.
What? Oh yeah, you're a druid.
Yeah.
I was
The
like, you
genuine
some weird mermaid
confusion.
just turned into more of a fish person in the water, but I forgot your class.
She Nutmeg is just astounded, just looking at you. It's like,
Why is your name Nutmeg?
Puncher. Knock her the fuck out.
you know what? She's gonna go for an unarmed hit.
Nutmeg is my character now! I summon her and I control her.
So that's exactly what she would do. She's like really pissed off right now. That's gonna do you 4 damage. It's gonna be a solid sock.
Ah, shit.
What the heck does she roll?
It's just a straight. I think it's just +1 strength modifier.
Yeah, you still gotta roll an attack though.
Oh, all right. No.
Not just an auto hit. That'd be insane.
Fine then.
For the
And
story.
everybody would play monks.
I'm not making this up. I swear to God.
I just wanted to bounce off my blubber.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 4 damage.
Ouch. Very hurt. I am bloodied now.
Jesus. Instant
She
death.
throws your rotten carcass over the ship.
I'm bloody, not rotten.
A little bit.
No light kitty claws.
Most people don't. Now, if you don't mind, like sets up a stool right next to the door that she was like she was carrying a stool. She sets it up right by the door, kind of leans back
She
against
just
the wall.
carries a stool around her.
She was carrying it specifically to keep an eye out on the captain while he slept.
What if I'm quiet?
You're free to stay with me as long as you don't bother the captain.
It's a fun little sleepover you guys are gonna have.
Oh my
And
god.
so, why I was okay. So
The pussy's gonna smell like fish.
oh, Jesus. So eyes wide open, you just start hearing.
Does that sound like Greta?
Oh, no, it's not Meg. Her eyes are wide open, and you just
Oh,
hear
no.
her snoring.
Wait. I wave my fin in front of her face.
Doesn't move.
One of those open eye sleeping types.
Are her pupils dilating?
No, they're like really fine, like lines,
Slits?
slits. Yes, thank you.
Do they react in any way?
No.
I bang on the door,
Oh my god.
and then after banging on the door, I turn into a spider.
Didn't
JK,
you use all your spell
I don't
slots?
have a wild shape. Never
You won't.
mind.
Yeah.
You
It's been a day.
beating on the door though.
Perhaps it's sleep time.
Is there another way into his room?
There's like a small port window, like right on the door.
That will do it.
But it's like stained glass, so it's like too thick.
Oh,
on
on the door. Okay.
the door. Yeah, it's not one that opens. It's just like a nice ornate window.
Is the door locked? I didn't
We
catch
just got to
that was
walk
a
in.
yes.
The door is very much locked.
He knows you're
Is there
out
like
there.
a
Why wouldn't he
keyhole?
lock it?
Oh, wait. She
There's
gave
a
me
keyhole.
sending stones. I pull out the sending stone.
Yeah.
And how do I do this? I use an action to cast sending.
Okay.
And to the other one,
That Judgment has.
yes.
I love how you like work your way to like. You didn't necessarily earn her trust, but it was hard for her to give it to you.
And I say, Judgment!
Oh, I should just take it back.
Do you have, quietly by the way, a lockpick? Are you trained in lockpicking?
Or open.
I think that's my like 25 words that I get with that. So
Hogebark.
yes,
The door opens in front of you.
I crouch down.
Is standing in front of you.
Who?
Captain Greta is standing right in the open door in a blue nightgown.
That's a very nice dress.
This poor man.
You. His like eyes are blinking like one at a time. Obviously, like very tired.
I can do that too. And I do it.
What do you
Blink.
want?
I don't know.
What the fuck? Been sitting here for like 10 goddamn minutes.
looks over and like sees that Nutmeg is like at his door, like sleeping on this door.
Your
like,
guard's kind of bad.
the best first mate I've ever had.
I believe you.
I'll see you in the morning, Hogebark.
Good night.
And he closes the door on you, and you hear like the huge lock like slam shut again.
There's like 10 locks.
But just the one big one. It's like a heavy thud.
Is there like a peephole?
Why?
Wait, there's like a porthole, isn't there? I look through the porthole.
Jesus.
You see Greta just sleeping in like his cot. It's a very nice room. It's like hard to see.
Because it's
You
nighttime
don't
and
have
it's
dark vision,
dark.
do you?
I don't have dark vision. It's
You
just
don't
dark.
see anything. Yeah. The sun is like, it was a beautiful sunset if you would have cared to look over. But it is now nighttime.
I will stand there for 10 minutes and then go back to my room.
Stand there for 10 minutes, and within 5 minutes of standing there, you hear somebody start walking up from below deck.
Who is it?
From the stairs coming up from below, you see first like a white, like one of those old school like sailor like rain slickers. It's like bright yellow.
Nice.
It's not super bright yellow.
What?
It looks like it was once yellow, but it's not.
Oh, like
the
one of those coat thingies?
Yeah, one of the coat thingies with a matching hat.
Gotcha.
It starts.
Oh, God.
That person starts walking up from below.
Do I recognize him?
And it's a relatively short person. In fact, you can't see the coat is like most of their body. It's obviously much too big for them, and the sleeves are like rolled up all the way, and you see his like a skinny like bony like, gray hand stick out.
Is
with,
this
like,
the
long
new
fingers.
crew member?
And he whips out like a long dark pipe, and starts walking the deck and puffing on his pipe.
Who the fuck is this guy? I walk up to him and I put my hand on him. Does it go through?
No, you put his hand on his shoulder and he says, "Ahoy! You must be Hogebark."
Hello. Yes.
Hi.
I've heard tales of you.
Good things, I hope.
Who are you?
He doesn't look at you. He just keeps puffing on his pipe and just kind of like looking over the waves as the moon rises into the sky.
Man of the sea.
You can call me Jones.
Jones.
It's my name.
Mm.
Would Hogebark know what a gnome is?
Probably not.
Yeah, then this is just a very small, skinny man then.
Looks like the
Why are you
halfling,
so
but slightly
short?
different.
Right?
I'm what you would call a gnome.
What is a nom?
A gnome? What?
Gnome is a person. And he takes like another puff of his long.
I'm a person.
Or one of the same, then, aren't we? He keeps looking off in the distance, doesn't pay you any mind. Oh, it's nighttime now. Let's do this.
You're weird.
So are you.
I am perfectly normal. Well adjusted to the world.
He keeps just puffing on his pipe. And he starts walking around the deck again, like every now and then looking over the sides, looking back up at Nutmeg's asleep. And if you want to like look at his back, he has like a big chef's knife strapped to the back and like a leather like pouch.
It's the motherfucking chef.
The hash.
What you would think would be a chef's knife would be.
It's a knife. It's a chef.
Or a murderer. Come to
Well,
kill you and turn you
same
into
thing.
fish sticks.
Exactly. A chef.
You're a druid, ain't you?
How do you know?
You spent enough years on the sea, you tend to know a few things.
Well, you're wrong.
I suppose it's about time you get to bed, little one. He calls you little one.
You're the little one.
That I am. But you and I are one of the same. He just
You're a fish too?
no. I'm a gnome.
And we're not the same.
Maybe not.
There is a plot for this session, right? As fun as this is.
Yes.
Having a grand old time.
Maybe
but
you should join the shenanigans.
She's asleep! It's bedtime! There's a long day! We haven't rested since we got off Hell Island.
There, Hogebark, you've been up long enough. Roll a luck check.
What is that again? Is that a D100
Roll
or whatever?
straight D20.
Oh, a D20.
What's happening?
Baby
Am I
point.
about to get exhausted?
Oh boy, this is real good. A 4.
All right, it's fine. It's fine. You guys are fine right now.
Oh, of course.
Collectively fine. Lovely.
Oh, great. We got my luck determining what's going to happen. Great.
Arms are coming. You should get some rest while you can. The sea always isn't this kind.
I live in the sea.
Then you should know best of all.
Dead fish eyes.
He has no eyes. He's blind. No, he's not. He has like a very pretty, like deep blue eyes that almost
How's his hair?
crystalline. You can't see it beneath like the big red or yellow hat.
No
Well,
beard?
that doesn't stop Hogebark. She's going to lift up his hat.
She continues to
No.
amaze, but not in the normal way.
You strike me as the type of person that doesn't know of many consequences. Now, do you?
What's a consequence?
That's what I thought. He just stares at you now.
I stare back.
This is riveting. Good first episode too. For the podcast. Riveting. Absolutely riveting.
One second.
Action-packed storytelling.
I'm sorry not to be shitty, but also like
Oh no, you're very much right.
I'm a little bored.
I wonder why. How many hit points do you have, Hogebark?
Hit points?
Yes, please.
Oh yeah, you
9.
got punched in the face. What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Hogebark, how many hit points do you have?
9.
Total?
No, right
oh,
now.
Okay. I was like, you're
Okay.
such a soft little fish.
I'm pretty sure I'm harder to kill than you are.
Yeah. I thought she was gonna be badass, and then that I was wrong.
Hogebark,
Yes.
you fall asleep just right on the deck. You just hit the deck immediately
Oh,
after staring at you.
perfect. He cast sleep on me.
Brilliant.
Judgement, can you go ahead and make another luck check for me?
I sure can try.
This is straight D20. It's fine.
Permanent
It's
sleep.
pretty low right now. You'd have to get pretty bad.
13!
Oh yeah, you guys are
Oh,
fine.
great.
My one good roll of the session!
So the way this is going to go is that the only time that something bad would have happened at this point is you would have had to hit a 1, and you didn't. So that's cool.
The odds
you're-
were pretty good for that.
Yeah, now it's going to go ahead and move up to a 4, though. It's jumping quite a
Okey-doke.
bit.
Oh.
That's fun.
Pretty fun. Okay. So, you guys awaken. You're not. Oh, one second. So, you guys awaken on the sea to a pink sky, and the moon is setting. Nutmeg is still sitting up by the captain's quarters, but she doesn't seem like she's snoring anymore. The cook is no longer to be seen. Yeah, and it's now morning time. Everybody's slowly waking up, and sunshine is going to start peeking through your window in your the two of yours room. But Hogebark
Oh,
is
wait. Am I in my
window.
room?
No,
Judgement gets a first good night's sleep in
No,
a
you-
very long time on this voyage.
like you've been rolling across the deck this entire night, essentially. So you get to start the day with a D4 of damage. So roll a
Just
D4
like
for me.
Mother always said. That's a 1, I think. It's hard to tell what this. Yeah, that's a 1.
Yeah, you take 1 damage for sleeping out on the deck because the wave is like calm, but it's not like smooth. So you've been like rolling around hitting things.
Need more blubber.
8 more. Oh, everybody starts waking up, getting down to their duties. Captain Greta opens his door and greets the morning. with a small smirk on his face, and he has a black captain's hat, if I hadn't mentioned before, as well as
Good morning.
Oh, did you sleep on the deck?
I guess so.
You met the cook now, didn't you?
Yes, I think.
He's not one really for company.
He's weird.
Yeah. And then he kind of like under his breath, roll perception.
Oh yeah, brother. I'm gonna hear that shit. That's a 19.
Ah, shit.
He says, so are you.
No, I'm perfectly normal.
Okay.
Well adjusted.
So, yeah, you guys wake up. Captain Greta says under his breath, "You're pretty too weird, my friend."
I am very pretty.
He just looks at you, eyes wide.
Have ears like a hawk.
He just starts going about his daily duties, checking all the ropes, checking the mast, checking the ship overall. Nutmeg wakes up, starts doing her duties. Charlie's already up and about practicing knots on the deck. Nutmeg immediately goes over to her, and they start doing their daily, morning, stretching routine, essentially.
Judgment's running her laps.
Oh yeah, what is
I think it'd be
Judgment
hard
up to?
to run laps around a ship. She's doing her own private stretchings in her room because she doesn't
Go
want
find
to
her.
work with Charlie and Nutmeg. So it's her own.
Not for long.
Well, it's supposed to be her own.
The door
I
does
go
lock.
find Judgment.
The kind of stretches you would do to make sure you can stay on your toes for being a swords fighter person, a paladin.
Hogebark, you go down the deck in you guys' room. Is the door locked, Judgment?
I guess she wouldn't lock it.
Oh, she cares about Hogebark.
Not
Door's
really.
unlocked.
She just doesn't want to deal with you banging on the door, waking her up later.
Hogebark just assumes all doors are locked, so she bangs on them anyways.
Well, now Judgment's awake, so it doesn't fucking matter. But she's not gonna open the door. She just says it's open.
I come inside. Hello.
She's just gonna keep stretching.
I join.
You guys silently stretch for the next. How long does Judgment usually stretch?
When does the mess hall open up for breakfast? Because she'll probably just stretch until then and then go eat food.
It's going to open up in a few minutes, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
a few
met
minutes
the
after
cook.
it opens then.
You hear a bell ring off in the distance, and that's how you know the mess is ready.
She'll wait a bit for the hubbub to die down, and then after a few minutes, then she'll roll up and grab her. What was it, biscuits and jam or something yesterday?
It was biscuits and marmalade.
Righto.
But now that Mirage has stopped by, the food's a little bit better this time around. I guess when you get in, you'll see that there's a few meats now added to the menu.
Ooh.
Some nice dried jerkies and pork of some sort, I'm sure. Salted.
Sure. The meat, I don't know.
No, salted biscuit or salted meat and pork. Or what am I saying? Salted meat and biscuits. There we go. In marmalade.
You did it.
I
Yay.
did it. And there's a few apples and citrus fruit as well.
Oh,
with
good. We won't get scurvy.
And everybody's munching like they were before. You have Greta at the top of the seat. Nutmeg and Charlie are sitting right next to each other. Kierman plucking away at his fiddle at the other end of the table across from Greta.
Judgment will grab a little bit of everything. A normal amount. She would eat more, but she knows she doesn't contribute much to the ship, so it feels bad to eat more than she should be allotted for the work she
That's
does.
very kind of her.
So she'll take a little bit.
Hogebark has no
head to her barrel.
inhibitions about that.
Of course she doesn't.
She provides entertainment on this ship.
That's something. That's one thing you could say.
And while she's eating, she's watching Greta, unblinking.
That's
Greta
fun
pays
for Greta.
no mind at all. He's just having a good time talking about the course they're taking.
Eventually, he'll notice me.
He doesn't look up. I'm gonna have him roll in perception. Actually, let's see if he does notice.
Maybe he's just willfully
A
ignoring.
nat 20.
He's aware. He's just ignoring you.
He's ignoring you. He doesn't even have to look up at all, though, to know that you're looking at him.
I imagine this is just kind of par for the course at this point. How long have we been on this ship?
It's been a few days now, and if not a few weeks. Oh, and you know what? There's a new person at the table. You see Milo, kind of sitting at the far end of the room, eating a very small breakfast. If you do not remember, that was.
I love these names. They're very good.
Thank you. I spend a long time on them. Milo, if you don't remember, is a nice, gentle-looking halfling with brown curly hair, somewhat like tousled, with sea salt and bright green eyes.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Clothes. He was the
guy on the side of the. I healed him.
Yeah.
I wasted a spell slot on him, which I regret doing. But he doesn't need to know that.
I mean, you could always kill him, you know.
I can't
looks
get the
up from his
spell
food
slot
and
back.
he sees Judgement and he does a small wave.
She's gonna
I
ignore
think
him.
he likes you.
I think he likes you. Go talk to him.
Ah, great idea.
Success. She's gone.
Are you gonna go over to Milo?
I will not go over to him, but I will talk to him. Hey, you!
Obnoxiously across the room. All right, that'll be fun for our fellow crewmates.
Okay, and he comes on over to you. Hi,
Hello.
Milo Fairbottom. And he sticks out his hand.
Judgement outwardly does not care, but she is listening because she is curious about why the fuck this dude washed up and why he was scared of tabaxis.
Oh yeah, scared of pussy.
Yeah, exactly.
I slap my fin on his hand.
He shakes it vigorously though. Nice to meet you. Thank you for swimming out to the water and not saving me, I guess.
You're welcome.
Supervision is like a very important part of the process, though. I understand.
Yes.
I mean, he brought his food with him. He starts kind of eating while like awkwardly like standing around you guys. I don't really know how I got here, but I'm glad I found you guys. I don't imagine things would have ended well for me if I spent another day out at sea.
You would have died. You were about to die when you were brought on the ship, so you definitely would have died.
I don't like to think about that word.
Die?
Yeah. I'm sure something would have happened, one thing or another.
You would have died.
Luck has a way.
Don't think so, otherwise you would die.
Make me think about that. I'm really afraid of it, and he just turns away and just starts walking away from you.
We're so good at making friends. We're the best.
So you guys continue to munch away.
I'm gonna finish eating, and I'm gonna try to leave without Hogebark, but I imagine that will not happen. And I'm gonna go back to my room and examine the little opal hippocampus that Mirage gave me.
You are correct in that imagining. She's like a little child. She just follows.
You guys go back to your room and you bring out that opal hippocampus. It's a really ornate design, a little bit more detailed than Hogebark's ebony fly. You can tell the ebony fly is a little bit more. It looks older, essentially. The ebony fly looks like it's been worn away in quite a few places, and the gilded writing on the bottom of the fly isn't as crisp as it is on the opal hippocampi or hippocampus, one of those. Again, it's in Elven, the inscription written on the bottom, along with
which I don't speak.
Which you don't speak, with the name Yamars etched on there as well.
It already has a name.
Well, the fly also has the name Yamars on the bottom of it.
Oh.
That's just like the company that made them. That's just the trademark.
It is Acme Magical Tokens.
So if I set it down and I say Yamars, does something happen?
No, nothing happens.
Okay. I'm going to pick it up. I guess I'm going to go talk to Captain Greta.
Wait. Mine has to do with fish. No, eyes. Fly eyes.
Okay.
Yours is a fish horse, right? It's a fish horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially what it is. Hogebark would know that. She'd be familiar.
It's like a mermaid, but a horse.
What if you say awaken finned horse or something like that?
Doesn't move.
No, I'm just gonna ask the captain. I'm not gonna sit here and try out random catchphrases. I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
And she's gonna walk away, and you're following, I bet.
There's no walking away. There's just walking towards with
Okay.
the fish.
Is Captain Greta in his chambers, or is he walking about doing captain stuff?
He's in his chambers, but you see his doors open. He's obviously like him and Nutmeg are over a table right now, looking over a map.
She's gonna do a little knock knock at the door and just kind of wait at the entrance.
Hello, welcome in. Come on in. He looks up and sees that it's you, and is kind of relieved that it's not your friend. And he looks down.
But wait, guess who's behind me?
I just pop out from the side. Hello.
Hi. he like locks eyes with Nutmeg, and Nutmeg obviously says, I know. What can I do for you guys today?
Well, I do not speak Elven, and this has Elven on it, and I would like to know what it says. And she places the little opal statuette or what have you on the...
Of course, yeah. Mirage gave this to you yesterday, didn't she?
Yeah.
Greta's going to pick up the opal hippocamp, and he turns it around in his hands a few times. And he's like, "Wow, this is really well detailed. I've seen a few tokens, or read about them at least, and I've never seen one this new. Huh. It looks like it was made yesterday, in fact." Anyway, the inscription says, and he turns over to you, and he like motions you to come closer.
I will walk over.
And he like whispers in your ear. It says, "Awaken from the sea."
Dope. Judgment doesn't say that. That's not a Judgment thing to say. But she just kind of holds out her hand for the token back.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm gonna go above deck and like wait. It's a seahorse thing, so I'm going to call it over the water and not on the deck because that seems like a bad idea.
Just have it flopping around in his quarters.
So she's just kind of nod at Captain and Nutmeg and leave.
And they nod back. And
Entourage
they
is
kind of
gonna
like
follow
stare
her.
at Hogebark as she leaves.
I am not leaving yet.
And then,
Oh, that's fun. Okay, bye. Judgment's gone then.
Well, never mind. She's gonna follow Judgment.
you hear the door close behind you, like quietly, and then you hear that big thud of a lock come down again.
It's a recently installed bar.
You see Kierman flying around the ship, checking the sea, checking
Oh,
for
yeah,
any,
he's
like,
the scout dude too.
right, and he goes back to his crow's nest, his gull's nest, if you would.
Because he's a seagull.
And you see Charlie kind of on her hands and knees, like wiping down a certain part of the deck. You can clearly see it's where Hogebark was sleeping.
Good for the wood. Don't wipe it.
Oh, what? No. Oil's good for wood, but I don't know about fish oil specifically.
I'm sure at some point it is. Yeah. So okay. You hear a one second. You guys hear a scream in the distance. Hogebark, you would recognize this scream from the one you heard on the island.
Mama's calling. Danger!
It is still early morning. Nobody listens to you, Hogebark. Everybody
cool.
hears you. Everybody ignores you.
Danger!
Since I am unaware of the danger, can I do my horse summoning? Just
Yeah.
It's a normal day as far as I'm concerned, apparently. And that phrase again one more time so I can add that to my notes.
Awaken from the sea.
Radical. I'm gonna hold it in my hand, I guess, because I don't want to fucking just lose it.
Are
By
you holding
dropping
it over
into
the
the
water?
Yeah, I'm holding it over the water, so once it starts doing whatever activation thing it does, I can drop it into the water. But yeah, just gonna say awaken from the sea. I'm just gonna.
Your face gets sprayed with sea foam. You're essentially like drenched, and the smell of like a
Excellent.
salty breeze and like a slight tinge of like fish. It's a good
Smells
fishy smell,
good.
not rotten. Like good sushi almost. And this huge and magical hippocampus just sprouts forth from your hand.
My Little Pony.
A dexterity check, please.
Pony. Oh no, is it gonna kick me?
With
Hey,
what?
13 again. It's got front hooves.
You got an 8?
Kick with front hooves. No, 13.
Got a 13. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Not bad.
You see, as this hippocampus like kind of grows into this magical creature, its hooves batter forth, and you quickly move your hand and like your head out of the way as it falls into the sea.
Cool. I look over the edge, and is it?
It's just
It's in
following
the
the
water?
It's like following along the side of the ship, like eyes locked with you. With this beautiful like bluish horse with an opal like iridescence to him.
Nice.
And in your head you hear, "Oh, master, what is it do you require of me?" It's like a young man's voice.
Right now, nothing. This was a test.
Master,
Uh,
there is something. The sea smells odd. This
okay.
is not
Shit,
good.
snipe.
This doesn't feel right. Master, I wish to return to my form.
Ooh, how do I get them back? It's in the water now.
Master,
Just-
Master, I wish to not be in the water right now. And you can tell he's like looking around. His eyes
I didn't
filling
think
in.
this through.
Master,
Can I climb over the side and like try to like?
yeah, there's like rope on the side of the ship if you wanted to like try and get it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb down there and like. If
Climb
I were
down?
to grab the hoof, would it like turn into
just
the?
pick up the
So all
hook.
you need is to ask me to return.
Okay, I'll return.
He does a circle and he kind of like swims so he catches a little bit of air so that when he returns to his totem form,
Radical.
It's like
Yeah.
a Pokeball. He just kind of swoops back to
and
you.
he goes
I
back in your
choose
hand.
Horseman.
Make a perception check, Judgment. Hogebark, you can too.
Yeah, sure.
13. I don't know what that means, but I feel like my dice are cursed.
Ooh, natural 20 for a total of 26.
You
Does
recognize
Judgment
that
even
Judgment
have
needs to get
eyes?
up on the ship immediately.
Who knows?
You see something coming at the ship from a mile away, and it is somewhat large.
Sea hag shaped.
You see a figure riding on something large.
Oh boy. Judgment, get back up now, quick.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna have a fucking picnic. She's climbing up. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna chill on the side of the ship.
Everybody's kind of chilling. Nobody's really paying attention. Are you?
Am I
climbing up?
aware of the danger yet? I guess I am. My horse said something
Oh,
about it,
there
right?
you go.
Hogebark, you've made a lot of like wild claims and haven't been very. You've tricked a few people. I want you to roll perception or persuasion, and this will determine whether or not Judgment realizes that she needs to hurry.
Oh boy. Well, it was a 15, but I got a -3, so it's a 12.
Rip.
All right, Judgment, is that enough for you to believe Hogebark? Is there? You trust her?
Well, there was the horse too.
It's
Where's the
enough
horse?
to have some concern, I guess. So I'm going to walk over to the captain's quarters again. Give a little rat-a-tat-tat at that locked door.
So you rush over to the captain's quarters. He opens the door. He's like, "Oh, hello. Yeah, what can I do for you guys?"
I think something bad is about to happen.
You hear a cry like none other, very, very nearby. You hear
Maybe something
Human-
very bad.
You hear Human from the crow's nest. All hands on deck! Sea monster!
Should have listened.
And I'm gonna step out of the way in case the captain wants to do some captain-y stuff.
The captain runs off onto the deck, and immediately he spots Charlie peering over the edge, trying to see what it is. She's peering the wrong direction, though. And you see
She's
the
gonna get snatched down.
you see the sea foam with like a hooded figure standing on the crest of this like wave, and it just goes right underneath the ship before it hits.
This guy's
Spooky.
cool.
Is it the sea hack, or is this a fun new beastie for us?
I need to make a perception check for Charlie real quick.
Okay.
Part of me wants her to die, which is terrible, but
We
gotta
have to
keep
be
our
the ones
tally
to
going
kill her.
up.
Oh
Yeah.
no. She doesn't notice at all. Captain Greta is gonna like. He doesn't even think. He starts running over. The captain's quarters is slightly lifted above the main deck, and you see as the captain takes the stairs, tries to run over to Charlie to get her from off the edge of the ship. Nutmeg is just gonna pounce from that higher edge down below, and she's like sprinting towards Charlie. Charlie's gonna make a dex check. Oh, that was a natural one.
Rip.
Perfect.
From the sea, you see this huge neck, very long, with a monstrous maul attached to it. Grab Charlie from the arm and yank her down into the ocean. You hear, she doesn't even have time to scream. You just hear a small like, yeah, before she's taken on. And you see Nutmeg with tears in her eyes, getting ready to jump overboard. What are you guys doing?
Can we see what it is then? Do we know? Like, if I go to the edge, do I also see anything? Or
you guys can both are like from the sea, so you might be aware of this creature. Make a intelligence check, I guess it would be, or history check.
Ooh, 19. Dope.
You've recognized this creature as like a plesiosaur.
Yes, excellent. I got a 5.
Excellent.
You don't know what the fuck that was.
Fish.
Bad fish.
You see Nutmeg start tying a rope around her her waist. And then she starts knotting it to the side of the ship. Everybody roll initiative.
Fucking 6.
14. It's just a plesiosaur. Just, stay on the ship and it'll be fine.
The way this is going to work, Charlie can't hold her breath. She hasn't died quite yet, at least. You just saw it take her arm. So you guys don't really know what happened to her, or you hope at least. And apparently Nutmeg doesn't think so either. So they're going to all... Judgment, you got a 6 or?
Yeah. It's a 6-rooney for me.
Wait, this is good now. I've seen a plesiosaur. You know what that means.
Can you turn into one? Isn't it a
I don't think I can right now, but...
Someday that'll come in handy for us.
Yeah. It just adds like a water thing to my repertoire.
From the bottom of the ship, you hear like a deep scream that resonates through the water. Turn. I'm going to make a roll really quick right here. All right. Where are you guys standing on the ship?
Near the edge, I guess, to try and see the beast.
Yeah, I guess she rolled higher than you in the initiative, so Nutmeg is going to jump overboard. And she dives into the water.
Bye.
There she goes. With a beautiful dive, she like crashes into the ocean, and you immediately see the rope sort of like wrap beneath the ship.
So it just seems like the beast is just kind of circling under.
Hogebark, it's your turn.
Oh boy. So if I look over the edge, do I see anything?
No, you don't.
Well.
Shit's fucked, I guess. I'm just taking that.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that. Fuck the child. Well, don't fuck the child, but, I will bonus action cast Shillelagh on my Yikawa, and I will hold my action to stab it if it just so happens to come up onto the ship.
Gotcha. Okay. Judgment, that's your turn.
What are the odds that a plesiosaur can speak either common, infernal, or celestial? Wait, no, Aquane. I know that one too. How about that one? Are plesiosaurs smart enough to talk?
They have a -4 to intelligence
Dinosaurs.
somehow.
Okay. There goes plan A. Plan
They're
B.
also dinosaurs.
Sometimes things can talk. This is a fantasy world. I don't know what this thing is capable of.
There's a whole society somewhere.
You know, the
Plesiosaurs.
journey to the center of the earth, and it's just a bunch of dinosaurs living in the core.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give this a whirl. I know my lovely steed said I hate this, but I'm gonna summon my horse again.
Right. So
As
normally you wouldn't be able to because you have to wait 2 days.
Oh, it's only
However,
1 day.
because this is like a heroic deed, the stone glows warm in your hand. The way this is going to work, you're going to have to make a wisdom check. That the DC is like 15 right now if you want him to be able to come back.
Let's give it a whirl. 14.
No, nothing happens.
So
you smell
close.
like
That's
your
fine.
hand gets like a little wet, but that's about it. Captain Greta
Got a wet hand
immediately screams over the side of the ship as Nutmeg dives overboard and says, "Nutmeg!"
I'm gonna.
He
move.
immediately draws his saber. It's a
How deep is the thing? Like, if I go to attack it, would I have to do underwater combat then, or
you
is
guys
it
don't
like?
see it at all.
Ah shit! Ah fuck.
That's gonna be the next creature's turn.
Yeah, I can't really do much right now.
From the other side of the ship, you see the plesiosaur rear its head from the opposite end where Nutmeg dived in. And standing on top of the plesiosaur's head is the cloaked figure, greenish, oily hair sprawling out from inside the dark hood. You see bloodshot blue eyes staring back at you.
Yes, you killed him. You killed my baby.
And then
Nice, I got off scot-free. Hell yeah!
Who are
Then
you?
she looks at Judgment.
I remember you. You didn't stop him. You didn't do anything. Does this belong to you?
And then she holds out her she outstretches her arm, and then like a passed out Charlie is essentially being held by the neck.
This is mine now. This will be my new baby.
I know it's sinister, but that was funny.
Guys,
Shove it back up there.
So she's going to look directly at Hogebark, and hags have this fun ability called the Death Glare. The hag targets one. I guess you're not technically frightened. So any humanoid that starts its turn within 30 feet of the hag and can see the hag's true form must make a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is frightened for 1 minute. A creature can repeat their saving throw at the end of the turn and with disadvantage if the hag is within a line of sight of it. So, with that being said, the plesiosaur is going to go down below the water again. And then you see the hag smiling like a gnarled shark tooth smile as she goes below the water. And then I'm going to make a roll for Nutmeg real quick.
See if she drowns.
Yeah, she hasn't come up yet.
It hasn't even been 6 seconds. She's fine.
So you guys haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
Hogebark, that's your turn.
Right. Well, I still can't attack her, and I'm not going in the water.
You're the one who could actually swim, though.
Yeah, but I can't see.
That's fair.
It's pretty bad out right now.
And I'm
The
hurt.
water's clear enough where you wouldn't you'd be able to see fine underwater.
Yeah, I'm still not. There's like at least one fish
Wait, it's
down
your
there.
turn.
that I don't wanna
Make
meet.
a wisdom saving throw. All right, wait, you're immune to being frightened?
I have advantage on
Roll
it.
with advantage.
Well, I don't think I really need to do much better. That's like a
You're
24,
fine.
so yeah, not even gonna roll again. Who needs advantage? I will hold my action to cast Frostbite if the hag shows her big ugly mug.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Judgment, that's your turn. You're going to have to make a... Oh, wait, no. Excuse me. You don't have to make a horror DC 11 throw because you don't get to see her at the start of your turn. She already left.
Dope.
Sorry about
Okay.
that. What do you want to do?
What do I want to do? I feel like going into the water is a bad idea. Where's Captain Greta? He's somewhere, right?
Captain Greta is drawing his saber, and you see him lifting his hand. He has a bluish ring around one of his fingers that he's like touching, kind of rubbing right now.
Oh, fancy magic boy. Okay. I'm gonna holler at him and say, Captain Greta, do you have any explosives on board?
Afraid not. This is a passenger ship.
Well,
Fucking blow up the ocean. Who cares?
And then he, though we don't have any explosives, we do have a few of these. And then he turns and cracks open a barrel, and you see a bunch of like harpoons essentially from inside.
am I proficient in harpoons?
Probably.
Maybe. Most likely. What can a paladin do? Let's find out.
Wait, what weapon do you have?
I have a rapier and a dagger.
Yeah,
I
you're
have two
proficient in
rapiers.
harpoons then.
Oh, dope. I'm gonna pick one of those bad boys up then.
Go for it. You immediately go over and pick up a harpoon.
And I guess I will also delay an action for ideally the plesiosaur to show up again.
Greta's gonna.
No, wait,
on
the hag.
Greta's turn. After rubbing the ring a little bit, you see it flash blue. He grabs a harpoon, a saber in one hand, a harpoon in the other. He makes a dive into the water, no rope attached by his side.
Okay.
What a dummy.
That's probably some sort of air breathing device. He'll be fine.
And that goes up to the sea hag. It's her turn now. Gotta make a few rolls because a lot of things are happening under the ship now. That's not good.
It's all the action. We're missing out.
That sucks. Okay. That's fine. They're fine. Oh boy. Then after a while, are you guys standing on the side of the ship?
Everyone's dying and we just don't know.
Yeah, we on the side. I'm on the side. I don't know.
Yeah, make a dexterity.
Yeah.
Throw.
Both of us?
Are you both by the side of the ship?
I mean, yeah, I'm poised and ready to strike whenever the hag shows up again.
Yeah, make a dex throw. Real quick.
I got 16.
Oh, rip. That's a 1, but not like a crit fail 1, like a 2 that I had to subtract 1 from.
Okay.
So not as bad a 1 as it could have been.
I'm going to ask Anthony right here. Anthony, how would it work if a creature is going to pop up its head to grab somebody? Do you guys... How does that turn work since you guys are holding actions to attack it?
Well, if it's the plesiosaur, mine does not go off because I am specifically focused on the sea hag. Hers,
Same.
she would get her attack and then it makes the attack.
No, I changed it to the hag because I figured,
well,
go
then
for the
she
big
doesn't get
bad,
anything.
not the pawns.
So it just rolls, like it's trying to like pull her off.
What's that?
Is it just trying to pull her off?
It's gonna grab at Judgment essentially and trying to yank her off the ship.
Yeah, it's just a strength. It's technically an athletics check against her acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
And since neither of us held our action to attack the plesiosaur, we don't get our attacks for that.
Excellent. So let's make.
Unless the sea hag is on it, then we
I
do
can attack the
against
sea
the sea
hag
hag.
is not. She's
Yeah.
below the deck.
Well,
Underestimated you guys' heroicism. Here we go. Make an athletic saving throw.
In theory, I'm good at that, so here we go.
Strength against the plesiosaur.
12 plus 6 is
Let's
18.
see. I'm gonna tell you the plesiosaur's strength. It is +4. Here we go.
So is mine.
Wow, you beefy.
I'm as strong as a dinosaur.
I guess because that is she. She rolled also a 16.
No, I rolled 18.
Oh yeah, so you're fine.
12 plus 18.
You get to essentially the plesiosaur is not going to let go. You're essentially like
I'm so
you're
strong.
holding up this plesiosaur's neck above the water, essentially with your own strength.
Can it be that thing where it
Very
like
good.
bites down on the harpoon? I guess that would cause it damage though, so maybe not.
Yeah, it's
But-
bending. It did bite you. That's what the dex throw is for. So go ahead and take a little bit of damage. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Self-inflicting harm on my own character.
Take a. Oh, I get to roll. That's right. Oh my god, that's big beefy damage. That sucks. Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna die. Well, I'm rested, so I have all my hit points at least.
Good luck.
That wasn't too bad. I don't think. How does 6 damage hit you?
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's like a fourth of my health,
it
but it's
cuts
fine.
deep into you, into the side of you.
Dope.
So after that, it is now Nutmeg's turn. She's gonna make a few rolls. Oh no. Okay. Now
Things are not going well.
it's going dirty down there.
Under the sea.
Under the sea, down where it's wetter. That's Hogebark's turn.
Life could be. Take it from me.
Hello. So that plesiosaur is here, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
its
you
head's right
have
on
advantage on
me.
your attack because it's like this thing is like bite, pull, and it's
Oh,
not gonna
fantastic.
move.
In a way, it's grappled, kind
Yeah, in a way
of.
it's grappled. It's so
This guy's a dummy.
It's not very smart.
I bonus action turn into a brown bear.
So, yeah, go ahead and you do that. You're a brown bear.
And then I
Go
walk
do
up
that.
to it and I make
Super casual.
a bite attack at it with my teeth. At advantage? That is a D12, not a D20. Oops.
Oops.
Okay. It's 19 plus a bunch. Actually, I can go for 20. Let's go for 20.
Oh wait.
Ah,
How much damage is this?
19 plus a bunch. No, this is just
Yeah,
to
you
attack
definitely hit it.
Yeah, okay. 1d6 plus 2. It takes 6 damage.
Okay.
And then I claw attack it. Oh, that went off the floor. That's a natural 20 though, so that other one doesn't matter. So that's 4d4 plus 2
That's him.
damage. Right? Yes. Right? This is the brown bear,
That was
right?
the brown bear.
Oh, no.
Brown
This
bear,
is
brown
not
What
the brown
Judgment
bear.
sees is this.
JK,
Yeah.
sorry. I was rolling with the black bear stats, not the brown bears. So it's actually a D8 for the bite.
Go for it.
So reverse that 6 damage. It is actually 8 damage.
Beautiful.
And then the natural 20 is actually now a 46 plus 4.
So the plesiosaur crashes from below deck, and before you can get away, Judgment he latches on your arm. Before you can move, it just completely surprises you. It begins to pull you down below deck, but you fight it and you hold strong, flexing on your muscles, and your leg kind of posts up against the wall of the side of the ship. Hogebark immediately sees the plesiosaur transform into this wild grizzly bear at sea. It takes a huge chomp out of its neck, also going in for a couple of claws attack, right?
And I claw it for 18 damage.
Yeah, and you can hear it like cry out as it lets go of Judgment's arm, and you kind of like stumble back because you were fighting it for so long with your leg up on the deck.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my go.
Greta's going to make a couple of rolls as well.
Have they still not
Oh,
come
they
up?
haven't. They've been rolling very badly. This is not at all how I thought this would turn out. You guys might have to
Oh, we're gonna have a captainless ship.
Look at me. Look at me.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
the captain.
That's fine.
I bet Charlie's already fucking dead.
When is my turn?
Oh wait, did we skip you? Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Go for it. It's your-
Aren't you
No,
after
no, she
Greta?
was before Greta. Excuse me. But that's okay because I
Oh,
don't think it
wow.
would have come into play unless she wants to dive in the water.
I was gonna say I am gonna dive into the
Dive
water
in
now.
the
Actually,
Oh
'cause
boy.
this on deck shit is not doing much. So got my harpoon, got my fucking torn up arm, I guess, and I'm gonna dive on in.
So as soon as you make the decision to dive into the water, you feel that same godly presence inside of you. The same one that called for blood, that called for vengeance. It's like
Nice.
you feel it, like your heart essentially starts pounding harder and harder, and you get this excitement, this thirst for revenge. Immediately get the feeling that you need to make this situation right for this creature for stealing one of your crew members, let alone a child.
And I do have dark vision, so I should be able to see.
You make that dive into the water perfect, or make a what would this be? Athletics check, let's say.
Oh, that's a 6, but +6, so now it's a 12.
Cool. So you dive in the water pretty well. You're able to like go down deep enough where if you turn around, you do see this horrid vision of Nutmeg is kind of like floating beneath the water. One of her arms is like gone, just like.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You see,
we're fucked up.
Captain Greta.
There's no we about it. It's
harpoon
them.
Out on one arm, Charlie beneath his other arm, and on Charlie's finger, you see the blue ring that he was holding. You see this hag just like perfectly poised in the water, just eyeing Greta, essentially like waiting for him to move.
Okay, how much of my movement goes into diving? I guess
you could still try and
you're
even with half speed, you can swim up next to them.
Just to let you know, your attacks do have disadvantage because you don't got a swim speed.
I know.
Actually, she does have inspiration. She can use on any one of her attacks, and that'll be that godly power she felt inside of her right as she made the decision to dive into the water.
Add that to my
There you go.
little character sheet.
Reminded me.
Let's see. I'm gonna swim up to Captain Greta.
Did I mention you see the plesiosaur? It's right next to you. Technically, its head hasn't gone down. It's still like reeling from its attacks that
it's right
next. Made. So its head isn't beneath the water, but its massive body is.
Okay. So, are we gonna assume harpoons function like javelins, or is there an actual harpoon?
You're using a harpoon. Your attacks don't have disadvantage because they're one of the weapons that don't have.
You can roll with straight advantage if you want to use your inspiration, or you can just roll like a regular roll.
I'm gonna say that inspiration because I feel like I might need it for something else later. But I'm gonna roll to stab the plesiosaur. Ideally, in its big old dino heart.
Mm.
Here we go.
As opposed to its what? Big old cat heart?
Oh, beautiful. What do I add to rolls again? My strength and my proficiency?
Yes.
Stars be blessed. That's a 23, folks.
Yeah, that fucking hits hard.
And then so, is that 1d6 for a harpoon or what?
Let me see here.
What harpoons have?
Harpoons.
Be dope if it was one of the bigger ones, like 12 or 10.
Yeah, we can say this is one of the bigger harpoons.
Yes. What a blessed, benevolent DM we have.
Here.
Well, harpoon is not technically a weapon, so it's up to Carlos what the heck it is. So
let's see.
If it's a spear or a trident, it is 1d6 damage.
Let's call it.
It's like a mix.
This is being all powered by essentially her decision to go into the water. This is not a usual thing, but the harpoon's going to feel stronger and heavier in her hand, and it's going to go for 1d8 plus 2.
I've got the gods of vengeance on my side for 6 damage.
Okay. This thing is looking pretty.
Wait. I got dueling, so that's +2 to damage rolls. Is this a melee weapon? We'll call it a melee weapon.
The way you're using it, sure.
So
Fast and loose.
The way you're using it, yes. It is a melee weapon.
That's 8 damage then.
Actually, yeah, this thing is looking like hurt. You see, it's like Hogebark, you can see it's like crying above the water, and it's bleeding a lot now. This is a big creature with a lot of blood. The water is turning very much red.
Sure hope there's no sharks nearby.
Dummy.
It's now gonna be.
I wish I could turn into a
it's
shark.
Captain Greta's turn. So
That would be
essentially,
convenient.
what you're seeing now is essentially the same as before, since all those rolls kind of already happened. So again, the sea hag's kind of like waiting poised in the water, arms outspread, its green hair and its hood now down, its green hair kind of flowing through the water. Its bloodshot eyes with piercing blue pupils are now like locked on Greta and the child in his arms. His saber drawn.
Oh, so he has
He has Charlie, yeah. That one did work out.
But he is unable to breathe.
Yeah, because Charlie is the one with the ring on her finger now. Nutmeg is kind of like floating, and she's like she's not floating to the surface.
Maybe dead. Who
You can make a
knows?
perception if you wanted.
I'll do that. Well, that's a crit fail. I'm really into the bloodlust right now.
You don't know anything. All you see is that her body's like kind of like stuck against the bottom of the ship. It's not floating to the surface. It looks like it should be.
Oops.
But thankfully, this is a battle, and not a lot of time has passed. Although she is losing quite a bit of blood.
Sucks to be her.
Suck to be her.
Cool. All right then. Well, that ends my turn, I guess, because I'm just gonna try and kill this thing.
It's now the sea hag's turn.
That's cool. That's fun.
And Greta has immunity of fear and battle, so he's not going to worry about that.
Does he? Dope. I was about to waste a spell on him to like make him brave.
No, he's
so I'm
very
glad
brave in the battle.
Excellent.
You see the as soon as like Captain Greta like kind of like makes the smallest movement, the sea hag's gonna go at him with like an ungodly speed with her claws outstretched, just reaching to strike him. It's gonna roll to hit with a claw. Wait, let's do the damage roll real quick. So he's able to block part of her claw from hitting Charlie, but the other one gets deep into his right chest, and her like legs kind of push up and hold it against him. One of her hands like deep into his chest, essentially, and one grasping the sword that he used to block the other claw. It's now the plesiosaur's turn. The plesiosaur is pretty fucked up. This is a wild creature that the sea hag kind of roped into this business. It's going to try and make a wisdom saving throw, is what I'm going to call this, in order to... Because it doesn't...
Is it smart enough to know to leave?
It doesn't like being here. It doesn't like being hurt. But surprisingly, a plesiosaur has +1 to wisdom.
Wow.
Here we go.
God, none of my plans really would have worked out.
Pretty high right now. It's going to be a 15. Oh, yeah, that. Okay, that's a 16. So you can see it no longer wants to be here, and it kind of swims away, leaving this like wake of blood.
Is that the one that was by me?
You see its like head just like, as after it's crying, like sinks beneath it.
I don't care. I opportunity attack Clyde.
Yeah, you do. As its head whipping beneath the sea, you make a strike out with your claws.
That's 18 to hit.
18 to hit? Yeah, that hits.
God, these damage rolls are terrible. 10 damage.
That's a lot. So as it's
that's a lot of damage.
Exactly. As its head is cresting beneath, like
get out of here.
You strike its eye. You rip its eye out.
Yeah. And then I eat the eye.
Take +1 health.
And then you're immune with the plesiosaur strength.
I get health.
You can now breathe underwater as a bear. No.
Oh.
You sprout some bear gills. Bear Gillis. I'm sorry. Please continue.
So the plesiosaur leaves.
Dope.
I roar at it.
Wait, do I also get an attack
You
of
do, you
opportunity
do.
because
I
it's
don't know.
leaving?
I don't know why you guys want to attack
Oh,
this fleeting
yeah.
creature, but okay.
Oh, I'm not gonna finish shit. Fuck
No,
me.
it's pretty bloodied.
It was a 9 to hit, so I don't
No.
think that's gonna hit.
Mm.
I just really wanted to finish it.
It
That's
swims
fine.
away too quickly.
She wants to finish something.
It's the one that got away.
Anthony. Okay.
It's my white whale. I'll hunt it
Now
down.
it's gonna come back and hunt us down. You know.
You're reading the spoilers
Oh,
of
well.
the one-eyed plesiosaur coming after you guys in a stormy night. While you guys are on
Your
land.
tails on the high seas.
So yeah, it's that was whose turn was it? That was the plesiosaur. So Hogebark, it's your turn. Everybody has dropped below deck. You can kind of hear. Or you don't notice, but you haven't seen Hearman up in the crow's nest. You haven't heard anything from him either, and neither you haven't heard.
Oh Jesus, he's dead too.
Sucks to be that. Okay, so there were 2 plesiosaurs.
No. You saw one pushing through the sea foam with a figure on top of it.
So there's only one that I know of.
That one just swam away.
Right. Perfect.
I'm sorry. Do I see 2 dinosaurs underwater?
No. You just saw the one that swam away.
Okay, dope.
Okay. Then I am gonna hop down underwater as a bear, I guess.
Bears can kind of swim.
Bears can swim.
Sort of.
And then I swim over to the sea hag and bite
Describe to
it.
me why you're hopping underwater. What? Yeah.
Why? To kill it.
Okay, that's fine. So you hop into the water. You can barely, you barely are able to swim close enough.
And you can't fucking see shit because it's dark under the ship.
I bite
Yeah,
it.
you go for a bite attack.
Let's see. 16 plus 6. 22.
Oh, this thing, yeah, you hit.
I hope so. Otherwise, I don't know what we're gonna do.
We're gonna die. It's fine.
It's 5 plus 4, so 9 right now, and then I bite it, or I claw it. Ooh, that's a 3. That's not gonna hit. So it takes, however much damage I said.
You said 9 plus what?
5. 9. Yeah, it takes 9 damage. That's what it was.
This thing is looking pretty bad. You can, as you swim under the water and you see like it essentially clawing at Captain Greta and Charlie, you see that it's already had a few cuts deep into its sides as Captain Greta has done his best to retrieve Charlie. And again, you notice that Nutmeg is just like floating, hitting the top of the ship. Caught, essentially.
Sucks
to be her with one arm. Yep.
Wait, isn't it only dead bodies that float? I thought live bodies. No, live bodies float. Dead bodies sink, right?
That's
No.
the logic I'm going with right now.
I don't
Go ahead
know.
and make a perception check.
You can float if you're dead. There's still like gases in your.
It's 15 plus.
Nutmeg is still,
6, I
Nutmeg's
think.
still
Yeah,
alive.
21. Yeah, that sucks. That's my turn.
Okie dokie then. Judgment. Make a wisdom saving throw with advantage. DC 11. You're staring at this like
I am
monstrosity floating in the
Wisdom
ocean,
saving
but you are
throws.
fueled by vengeance for like stealing one of your crew members.
Fucking rip. That was a 7 and a 2. Hang on. So if I'm proficient, though, that means I add my proficiency bonus to my saving throw. So that is a 9 instead of a 7.
Oh yeah. 1 second. Let me look this up real quick.
I'm frightened.
Yeah, you can't willingly go closer to the sea hag now.
That's
You have a
fine.
disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight. So it's still your turn. What do you want to do?
Wait, you're
Shit.
feared?
Yeah,
Fine.
yes.
What the heck?
I should have cast heroism on myself.
Yeah.
Can I swim around the perimeter, so to speak, and get to Nutmeg, or is she within
You can definitely get to Nutmeg. She's like floated away from like the battle, so to speak.
All right, I'm at least gonna go to Nutmeg then, and I guess I will cast Lay on Hands.
Jeez. What if I go down?
Don't
Actually, I
See
don't
the
think they
you
really
Don't
care.
go
her
down.
wound starts to like close up and scab over essentially. She stops bleeding.
Cool.
You can see she's starting to like
can I
convulse now as her body is like lacking air.
That's fine. Can I bring her up? It's a
That's
two-part
fine.
plan. First part was healing. Second part is continuing my movement to get her up to the
Make an
air,
athletics saving
ideally.
throw to see if you can like swim and grab her at the same time, but make it with disadvantage because you're still frightened.
Whoop. That hit all my other dice. Let's try that again. Well, that was a 9. That's a 14. So 9 plus 6 is 15.
Yeah, you're lucky you have that plus because you like a 9 would have barely missed. But yeah,
I'm athletic.
you're able to grab Nutmeg around her waist and like swim her to the surface of the ocean.
Ooh,
I'm as
grabbing
beefy
that
as her,
buff
probably. It's
kitty.
fine.
So as you like break above the sea, Nutmeg is like body is hanging limp by your side, but she's breathing.
Ah, shit.
And she coughs up.
Gotta
coughs
give her
up some
mouth to
water,
mouth.
but she's like unconscious.
And I don't see anyone on deck at all.
You don't.
Okay.
Actually, make a
Where's
perception check real
Jones
quick.
at?
Oh, that 13s are back, folks. So that's 14 total.
Yeah, you're able to notice Hierman like kind of peering over the crow's nest.
No, he's being real helpful.
Help! Assistance needed.
He kind of sees Nutmeg that it is injured, and he's gonna make a what I'm gonna call a bravery check. I'm just gonna use wisdom for that.
That's valid. I will kick his ass if he doesn't help, but that's fine.
Ooh,
That's for later.
He's scared.
I'm gonna kick his ass later.
Scaredy bird.
Yeah. Let's see. After Judgment, it's Captain Greta's turn. Greta's. You don't. Actually, Hogebark, you see this. Greta's essentially his sword is like across his chest, blocking that secondary claw. So he's going to make a movement to try and strike forward, to break it and get her away from him. Unfortunately, he's got to make it with disadvantage because he's in the water. Okay, so he's able to like push her away essentially, but you can tell that the Siag is much more mobile in the water and avoids being like. She gets sliced, but not very hard. It's not very deep. It's like very surface level a slash.
The fish is not sashimi yet.
It's not sashimi yet, yeah. But she does look very bloody, and so does Greta, so to speak. Charlie looks relatively unharmed.
Just drown.
Well, she's not drowning. It's actually.
Oh, she got the ring.
on,
That's
yeah.
right.
Too bad that dummy not nutmeg, Hag isn't taking it off.
Oh, by the way, I mentioned
That'd be
Greta's
smart.
hair is beautifully like flowing through the water. It's
Of
long
course it
black
is.
strands
Looks like it's
circling
a
him and Greta,
shampoo
or him
commercial.
and Charlie. His hat is floating at the surface.
When he gets out of the water, he's gonna do that like hair thing where they like flip
Oh,
it back.
100%, you betcha. So after Judgment turns, Greta did his attack. It didn't hit very well. It is now the Sea Hag's turn. She's going to make another claw attack. Actually, it misses, actually. So he parries again with his sword and barely blocks away the claws. And
Nice.
that'll be Hogebark's turn. Wait, it's a plesiosaur's turn. He swims further away. Okay, now it's your turn.
I bite the hag.
Gotcha. Actually, wait, now it's the start of your turn now, and you're looking at the hag, so you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, can I just use this 9 that I rolled for the attack since it's a d20 either way?
Yeah, sure. So,
Okay, that goes up to a 15.
yeah,
then.
okay, yeah, you make it.
Actually, I have advantage, so
How the fuck does it go up to a 15?
yeah, because I got the proficiency. I rolled a 9.
Nat 20,
but I
nat 20
get
you
the
wouldn't be frightened
proficiency.
again by this creature.
Well, wouldn't that be nice? Didn't get that. I bite it.
Gotcha. Roll to hit.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
What is it?
I claw it. It was like 1 away from a nat
Okay,
1.
yeah.
But that claw is an 18 plus 6 for a 24.
Did you make it with disadvantage?
Not yet. Yeah, well, it went up, so
yeah, you
doesn't
hit with your
matter.
claw.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 4. God, every damage roll has had a 1 so far.
Nice.
So it's 5, and then 10 total. Claw, 10 damage.
Total. Oh shit. Okay, this hag looks like badly like ripped up, but you can see it's like it locks eyes with you. It is furious, and you can hear as it opens its mouth. You can hear its screams reverberate through the water again. That unleashes this terrible roar of anger, directed directly at you, Hogebark.
I blow a bubble out my nose.
A Judgment. That's your turn.
So no one's coming to help Nutmeg. Can I experimentally let go of her and see what happens? Does she start sinking or does she float?
She starts floating.
Okay, cool. I'm diving back under then.
So you dive back under. You see.
Wait, actually, before I go under, sorry. Can I cast heroism on myself, or am I still frightened and that will not matter?
I'm going to say you can, Anthony. I'm going to say you can. Sure.
Anthony?
Oh, sorry.
You are the rules master here.
I'm going to say you can for now. Yeah.
Cool.
I like to think that
I
you
will
like
cast
prayed
bravery
for like
on
a
myself
second.
then.
And said, I'm going to sure that's
Oh, wait.
That's Emily.
I gain temporary hit points
wow.
too, equal to my spellcasting ability
Look at that,
modifier, which is
Ooh.
7. Cool beans. So now I have more health than when I started. Isn't that delightful?
God dang. I really got to make beefier monsters for you guys. Yep, go for it.
No.
Just have us fight alone without
Okay.
these people.
I'm immune to being frightened. I'm going to dive under again. And I guess I'm just going to get up in that hag business.
You see Greta turn like an eye to you quickly, and you see like a smirk across his face as he looks back to the hag, who's like again focused purely on Hogebark. So, well, wait, you see a grizzly bear underwater, so that's a sight to see.
The first time for everything. It's a delight. Do I still have my harpoon, or is it lodged in the plesiosaurs?
Let's see. Roll a d20. If it's better than a 10, it's still in your hand. You pull it out.
Okie dokie. Oh, at 11.
Oh yeah, it's still in your hand.
God.
Is a plesiosaur pulled away to swim away? Essentially, it tugged out of your reach a little bit, but you outstretched your hand and yanked it out as it was swimming away.
Lit. I'm going
This is a
to
souvenir.
stab the hag.
Roll a hit.
Kill it. Smite it.
I can't. I'm underwater. Also, I have heroism, so it's concentration. I need to focus.
No. Just do a paladin smite. What level are we?
Does that not mess with my concentration?
No. If you do like just the normal paladin smite, it doesn't.
Like a divine smite?
Yeah, divine smite doesn't do that. Like your, which other smite do you have? Like wrathful smite?
It just says divine
Thunder
smite.
smite. Yeah, the divine smite isn't a spell. It's just a class feature.
Okay.
But paladins also have some spells that are called smites.
Well, yeah, I've got thunderous smite
Yeah,
and
don't do
wrathful
that.
smite and searing smite. I picked all the smites because, Oath of Vengeance.
If you did that, that'd fuck up with your concentration. But the divine smite one doesn't.
Okay, dokie. I guess
That's just the
I'll
thing.
use
You're
that.
like, if you hit, you go like, I divine smite it, and then you divine smite it.
Well, I mean, I'm underwater, so I can't really speak.
But it doesn't. You don't have to speak. You just hit it harder.
Okay. I only have first level spell slots, so that's just going to be 2d8 damage. So, but first
do
things
gotta hit,
first,
though.
though, that is a 16 to hit, which I don't know if
hits.
that actually hits or not. Brilliant.
Kill it,
So, it was... jeepers. All right. Okay, hang on. All right.
So you'd get
Roll the
the-
dice.
1d8 plus stuff for the harpoon, and then
So
you
that's-
get the
+2.
stuff for the smite. Plus
Okay.
2, whatever it was.
Plus another 2 because of dueling. So that's 6 we got so far. Plus
And
divine
then-
smite.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ. 7. Oh! 7 plus 8 is 15.
Nice. That's
15
a lot of damage.
To your core,
Say it.
you think about this demon how it wrapped that noose around your neck. Essentially, this is what you're associating it with. It stole the child of the ship beneath the waves and threatened to kill it. This is an evil being, and nothing inside you is screaming anything else but vengeance. So you feel this divine power roaring inside of you as you like strike out with your harpoon, and you get it direct. Or how do you want to do this? I'll let you finish it off.
Well, I imagine since this is divine smite and I've got this very fun vengeance god or goddess deity in my corner, there's going to be some cool glowing and whatnot of my harpoon as I... what's most traumatic? I guess just stab it right through its fucking gut.
So as you stab it right in the gut, you see its body go limp. Is it kind of just starts floating in the water, but before the life leaves its eyes, it's just completely focused. Nothing else. It's not even looking at you. In fact, Judgment. It's completely focused at Hogebark still.
Yeah, that's fair.
A whisper leaves its lips. Roll perception, both of you.
She's gonna place a curse on you. Classic 16. Me. That's a 10.
Shit, 16.
Oh wait, was it dim down here? I don't remember.
Not really.
I don't think that affects your hearing, does like... it?
Oh yeah.
You can still hear if it's dark.
It's too dark. I can't hear.
No, because you guys aren't used to like the sea hag can speak underwater. So yeah, you guys can hear just fine. And
rad.
It whispers, "You will die in a watery grave."
I hope so.
I
can't talk as a bear.
Yeah, that was a really bad thing to say, seeing as how you are a fish and live in the water. Dang, this was like a dumb curse idea. it just like goes limp and starts sinking beneath the waves into the dark.
It's not only dead; it also feels stupid.
Greta immediately starts swimming to the surface with Charlie beneath his arms. I imagine, do both of you guys come up to the surface as well?
No, we're just gonna stay down here and drown.
Wait, so did the hag like dissolve, or is her dead body just floating around?
It's floating. It's sinking.
Oh, I grab it. I swim down and grab it.
Make a yeah, it's still close. Not sure.
I just really want to see if there's any sort of stuff on her, but I guess we can do that on the ship probably.
What am I rolling?
Roll investigation with disadvantage.
Investigation?
Yeah. With a disadvantage. You guys are underwater.
Fuck, why am I the one doing this then? Oh, it's a natural 22, so it's gonna go down. To a 1.
God damn it.
I got a 3. I'd like to re-amend and say let's bring her onto the deck, perhaps.
Sure, yeah.
I just wanted to grab her. I didn't want to like look.
Yeah, you guys grab her and you pull her to the.
So, is Nutmeg still floating?
No.
Has someone come and saved her yet?
You don't see Nutmeg floating anymore.
Okay, I'm
gonna get around to her.
So as you guys reach the water, you see also beside you Captain Greta. He flicks his head back as he breaches the waves, and this huge, beautiful, dark there's one of those Instagram girl kinks. And this one,
just
like a L'Oreal commercial.
Smother him in the water. Drown him.
He starts swimming towards the deck and starts climbing a rope ladder that was thrown over the edge. Charlie,
I climb up the side of the ship with my bear claws.
You go ahead and climb up.
I'm also going to climb up behind.
Make an athletics checks since you're carrying the hag.
Oh
yeah, hag is a thing. Not so great. 8 plus bear. Ooh, bear's got +6. 14.
I'm gonna wrestle a bear. We've got the same athletics. I could take it.
What do you say? Emily, what was your roll?
I didn't roll. I didn't know you need me. Was I helping carry the hag?
Please say yes. I was carrying the hag.
Both of us have the same athletics.
Could she help me carry the hag?
You guys work your way up to carry the hag up onto the deck, and you flop it on.
Ooh. Is it flopping like a dead
Human
fish?
sees the hag and says,
Ew.
"It's just funny. Get it off! Throw it off! Throw it off! Throw it off! Get away!" And he's like grabbing. He like was essentially like trying to like look over Nutmeg, but he like starts backing away immediately. Get it off the ship. Get it off the ship.
I turn back into Hogebark.
Oh, this is bad. This is really, really bad. These things are not supposed to be on the ship at all. Oh, this is bad.
It's dead. Shut up.
This thing was trying to kill us, and we just want to figure out why. Okay? And I'm gonna do intimidation on that. Throw some intimidation onto that roll.
Scare
So
him.
that's an 18, because I got +7 in intimidation.
Oh, God damn it. We're going to die. And he like leaves you guys alone and just flies up to his crow nest, essentially.
Oh, I thought that was the captain. That was the Birdman. I was supposed to kick his ass.
Greta can fly too.
I'm gonna fuck him up later. Okay. Let's search the sea hag.
Can I help her?
Fuck you better, because that was a 5.
We're not very smart
Yay.
either of us, but I'm pretty sure I'm dumber.
Oh, Carlos, you're so benevolent, but it goes to waste because that's a 3.
Wow. You guys don't find this cool thing I put on this hag. Oh, well.
God, if we ever do a puzzle, I mean, we're never gonna
Just
get past
toss
it.
her back over.
So you're trying to go through the folds of this cloak, and it's impossibly like
But it's
nasty.
nasty.
It's dang. You guys can barely like poke a couple of hands in there before like you get too grossed out. Essentially,
I'm not grossed out. I'm just
not
finding
interested in
anything.
it at all. It's dead now. You killed it.
Your minimal attention span.
I spend like 3 seconds.
I can't find anything. You barely like you look in one pocket. You're like, yeah, nothing here.
Yeah.
All right. Toss her back over the ship, I guess. Fuck
It
this.
flops into the ocean.
No,
and
keep her.
starts sinking. Oh well, you guys. I imagine Judgment starts like carrying it across to throw it over. Does Hogebark try and stop her?
Wait.
What?
I heard sea hag toes are a delicacy.
Look down. You see the dirtiest fucking toes you've ever seen. Goddamn, like
Not the outside, just the
goddamn, like
inside.
crusty towns with like yellow fungus.
I
Make a
like
perception check real
stare
quick.
very deeply. Me?
Both of you, as you notice its toes.
3, which is a 4, so I have
23.
nothing.
So Judgment, you were just into the water for a really long time. That your nose is kind of blocked up, so you don't really noticing. But the 23,
Oh,
you
boy.
smell. What do you smell? You smell like a. Wait, the scent that you notice is utterly horrendous. Like a shark fed nothing but cheese for 5 years, has washed up on a shore and has dried in the sun for another couple of days, and then that creature was eaten by another and then shit out. That's the scent that you're smelling right now.
Delicacy.
Yeah.
Cut its toes off, and I hack off a toe with my Yikuwa.
So you have a sea hag's toe now.
Can
Turn
I
that
cut
into
them
a
all?
lucky
Sure, you
charm.
can cut them all off.
How many toes does she even have? Does she have all 10?
Oh, she has 6. One of her feet only has 1 toe.
Wow, that's sucks to be
Sucks to
her.
suck.
Someone's cut off her toes
Name of the
before.
game is Sucks to Suck.
I'm telling you, it's a delicacy. I now have 6 sea hag toes. Great.
All right. Overboard she goes. Bye.
As soon as Captain Greta makes sure, or you see her body like splash the water and immediately starts sinking. There's no like floating at all.
Yeah, now that the
Captain
toes are
Greta is
gone.
immediately like over Nutmeg. Her eyes are now open. He's holding her one remaining hand. He's like,
Oops. Oops.
Meg, are you okay?
You should get that checked out.
I'll be fine, Greta. We need to continue the search. No, we have to. You're in no condition. We'll have to change course. You sure? He's like, yeah. We'll go to, excuse me, look in the notes real quick.
Sure be convenient if there was a medic on board too. Some sort of doctor folk.
I lean to Judgment and be like, can't you heal her?
I did.
She's
That's why she's not
just, like,
bleeding out on
physically,
the
like,
deck.
and mentally
Sex
scarred.
me
She's
her.
like pretty badly beaten. She's happy that she was able to rescue Charlie. So she
Oh yeah, how is Charlie? Is she injured? Is
she has a little bit
good?
of bruising around her neck, and she's
That's
bleeding
fine.
by the leg where the plesiosaur was able to grab her, but it wasn't a super deep bite.
You know, a child having bruising around the neck, it's fine.
We're all bleeding, except Hogebark.
I'm not bleeding.
Hold on, let me look up this important place I wrote down for sure. He says, "Yeah, we'll have to stop at God damn it! I wrote down places. Had a cool name. Ordos. We'll have to make a stop at the seaport Ordos.
Ordos.
Ordos. Ordos.
Ordos.
So that's what he says to Nutmeg, and Nutmeg kind of like closes her eyes and lets her like head like hit the deck. Essentially, it's like you can tell she doesn't like this idea. She's like, "I'm fine with one arm. This is fine." He says, "Obviously not. I can't have my first mate going around with one stinking arm." Sighs, exasperated. Oh yeah, it's now. I should have changed the scene for you guys. Sorry, you guys were underwater for a bit. That's okay. The sun is now like high up in the sky. So yeah, you guys are free to roam around now. Greta's kind of like stroking.
I'm gonna call my dear friend the Birdman down.
Wait.
What?
You go first.
So you hear him in like from the crow's nest say, "What?
Come here.
Oh,
Got
don't
a
hit me."
gift for you. Can I do deception on that?
Say the hag's gone.
18 on the dice plus 7.
What do you say?
That's what I said. I have a gift for you, but like in a very non-convincing way. But I'm just so
Keep
good
this
at
curiosity.
deception.
What's the gift?
A new flute. The hag had it.
See his eyes like darting back and forth. A hag's flute. That's pretty cool. And he jumps off from the crow's nest and like flaps his wings to gently like glide down next to you. Where's the flute? Is it gold?
I'm gonna punch him.
Roll the hit.
16 plus 6.
Hits.
I'm not gonna roll damage. I don't want to. It's just a punch. He's fine.
God damn it!
It's a pull.
You hit him and he like immediately like. Where do you hit him? Is it a gut punch? Is it a face punch?
Hit him in the balls because he's got no balls.
Hit him in the cloaca.
Birds don't have balls at all. It's a bird.
Exactly. Hit him in the balls because he's got no balls.
Gut punch.
You knock the wind at him. It's like, I deserve that.
Yeah, you do. And I'm walking away.
No.
And as I walk away, I say, "There's no flute."
Oh. He starts crying.
Salt in the wounds. Okay, so Greta and fucking what's his name? Her name.
Greta starts
Nutmeg.
He starts carrying.
Are they busy?
He starts carrying Nutmeg to his quarters, essentially.
Ah, fuck. That's where I wanted to go.
No, he goes.
Oh, you wanted to do some sneaky snooping?
Yeah.
I mean, you can try. He's like Nutmeg's heavy.
I mean, I still could. I've got a wild shape now. I could turn into a spider.
Do you want to waste a wild shape on the open ocean?
Are there like rats on the ship?
A perception check.
Do we have a mouser? Is there a
Make a
cat on the
perception
ship
check
eating
right
all the
now.
rats?
16.
18 plus 1, 19.
Heard singular like squeaks in the night, as if like one kind of larger rat maybe is on board.
One very large
Hogebark,
rat.
You've smelled rat on board for sure.
What's the door situation looking like? Is there like a slit
Door's
on the
wide
bottom
open.
that I could like?
Right now, it's wide open.
Right
Yeah.
now. What are the people busy not looking at me?
No, people aren't. Greta's like carrying Nutmeg, but he's like checking her over, making sure that she's okay. He's really he's really worried about her.
Where's Milo and the cook? Were they just below deck the whole time?
Yeah. So Judgement doesn't know of Milo. Roll.
That's
roll-
fair. I do too. I healed him.
No, sorry, not Milo.
I am the medic on this ship.
Of Jones.
Yeah, I don't know jack shit
I
about
want
the
you to roll
cook.
to see if you believe Hogebark. You haven't seen this person at all.
Hogebark, the very, very honest.
Well, let's say let's make 2 wisdom throws, I guess.
Did roll a 4, so that's +1 5 for wisdom.
If Hogebark rolls better than that, I guess you might believe her.
Luckily for you, I'm stupid.
Wait, what is it? What
would this be?
What am I rolling
Roll
for?
charisma, let's say.
Yeah, all my charismas are the same, so -3.
That's fun. I'm dumb, but you're not charismatic, so it balances out.
13.
13.
So a 13 total, actually.
Sure. With a really low wisdom score and a really high charisma roll, Hogebark.
I wouldn't call that high.
Very high. High enough. Judgement, you believe that there's like somebody else on board called Jones. Milo was also nowhere to be seen.
Is he not there during the mess hall times?
He was. Remember, you guys talking a lot.
No, didn't they say he's in the back?
He was in the back corner.
Doesn't matter. She doesn't give a shit about this crew anyways, so she wouldn't have noticed.
Feels right.
There's just some person called Jones.
People. I don't know. Bones? Was that a Bones? I don't know. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, so you guys are hanging out.
Wait. Where's Nutmeg's quarters at? Do I know?
Yeah, Nutmeg's quarters is like right next to you. She shares
Her
one
quarters
with Charlie.
is the stool in front of the captain's.
Right. I'm just gonna Yeah, they think I'm weird anyways. I'm gonna find an empty barrel and just kind of look inside it like I'm looking for something, and then I fall in, and then when I fall in, I turn into a spider, and then I go to the freaking Nutmeg's room.
You go downstairs, and you reach Nutmeg and Charlie's room. It's a little bit more decorated. There's a few paper, colorful drawings that are essentially nailed onto the sides of the wall, which you can clearly see are Charlie's side of things. Small chests next to 2 small cots, one slightly larger than the other.
Okay.
Is this also Charlie's room?
They share a room. Yeah.
Okay.
Takes care of Charlie and sleeps together. Okay. Was the door open?
The door's open.
Oh.
I mean, she's not in the
wouldn't want
room.
me
Perception
snooping
check.
around. Okay. 15.
You smell rat.
Oh no. I climb onto the ceiling.
Okay, you're on the ceiling now.
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't having some rat eat me. Are there a dresser or a drawer or a book? Is there a book or a journal on Nutmeg's side?
You just see the chest on Nutmeg's side. Her cot's very bland.
Can I climb into the chest as a spider? Spiders are pretty small. Hell yeah, I climb into the thing. Do spiders have dark vision?
So you go ahead and hide in the case.
Wait, is it a small
No,
thing
it's
or is it
big.
a big thing?
But there's a lot of
Okay.
clothes,
Okay.
a lot of
Spiders
personal
have dark
items
vision.
in the way.
Spiders do have dark vision. Okay, I'm looking around for a journal.
There's a couple of change of clothes, and no, wouldn't you have it? There is a journal.
Oh, can I climb between the pages? Is that a thing I can do? Is it buried under shit? So it's kind of way
Yeah,
down?
I'm gonna say no. You're not big enough to crawl between the pages.
Can't wait for Nutmeg to return to her quarters, open the chest, and have Hogebark pop out of it.
You see that,
Well, I'm a spider.
as Greta is fretting over Judgement. He clearly has a nicer quarters and a slightly nicer bed. He lays Nutmeg down on his cot, and she's kind of fighting it, but she's too weak to really fight back. As he lays her down on his bed, and kind of peers over the map. And tries to,
Okay, this is what I'm
change
gonna
course.
do.
Yeah, you wouldn't know this though.
I'm gonna. That's fine.
Wait, why
I'm
do I know
gonna-
that? Am I?
Well, I
with
don't know.
them?
I imagine you're still above deck. I don't know. What were you up to?
I figured I was gonna tend to my own wounds, do some bandaging, try and fix up my fucking torn sleeve
Go for it.
that the plesiosaur.
You guys can go ahead and
into.
take a short rest, by the way.
Whoop,
Okay.
whoop.
I am gonna go behind the door, and then I'm gonna turn back into Hogebark. I'm gonna close the door, but like slowly, like really slowly, so people just think it's like a slow door close, like the wind, And then I'm gonna go to the chest, and I'm gonna try to open it.
It's locked. As a spider, you're able to crawl in, but
We need a rogue. We
I
don't
look
have
for a
any.
key under the pillow. I look under the pillow.
there's actually when you lift up the pillow, there's another like white paper, or not white, but like a yellowish paper like drawing, and it looks like a big cat holding hands with a little person.
That's
Oh,
cute.
well, that's adorable.
I rolled
I
the
really
2
wanna
of
eat
my
it.
2 hit dice, and I'm back to full health.
I put the pillow back down, and I lift up the cot. Is
It's
it
a
a cot, or is it like a
Yeah,
hammock?
but you
or...
can't really lift
Okay,
it
I
up.
lift
It's
the
like
cot.
in the wall. It's not necessarily like on the floor.
Fuck. Okay. I look. Is the chest like kind of like lifted at all? Is it like on like legs, or is it just like a
It's a flat chest.
on the
Yeah.
floor? Fuck. Where the fuck would she keep a key, dude?
Probably on her person.
Somebody like
Probably.
Nutmeg would keep a key on her person.
Wait. I look under Charlie's pillow.
You see a big picture of a cat.
Trust her.
It's just like a cat's face. It's like clearly.
Why do they keep pictures under the pillows?
Because they're cute.
Can I like? I want to pick the lock somehow.
Hey, hello,
Um,
Nutmeg, are you there? And you hear a knocking on the door.
Shit.
Nutmeg, hello.
So glad I'm not associated in this with anyway. Far away.
Did you lock the door? So as he knocks on the door, because you closed it so gently, as if a breeze was pushing the door closed, it starts opening up with that single knock. I respect your privacy, so I'm choosing not to look as the door gently opens. Are you in there? Hello. And
Who the fuck is
it's
talking
Milo.
right now?
Milo's talking right now.
Milo? What the fuck is?
I heard some commotion upstairs. Is everyone all right?
Was this asshole taking a nap? Does he not know what
I was taking
happened?
a midday nap. I didn't really after breakfast. I like to eat take a nap before my second breakfast.
Fucking halflings.
I'm gonna daintily walk behind the door so he doesn't hear me. I'm proficient in stuff, so. Oh, that's not good. That's a 10
He
total.
rolled better than that for perception. Hey,
This is
so,
delicious. I love this.
Nutmeg, I respect your privacy. I can clearly see you don't have to try and hide. You can just tell me you're not interested in talking. It's very obvious to me that you tried to tiptoe behind the door. It did sound like chopping Flynn's, though, which I thought was kind of hard.
Ugh.
Oh,
Are you trying to growl like
nutmeg?
nutmeg would?
Yes. What the fuck is bluff?
Deception,
Yeah.
you fool.
Oh boy.
Use your thesaurus. You know things.
Oh, let's go a natural 20 down to a 17. But a natural 20.
Yeah. So, okay. It's fine. I'm gonna head down to the next hall. I think that could plus some extra scraps for me.
Wait, so why the fuck is this guy talking with Nutmeg?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? But he
I
thinks
So
you're
would.
he goes,
nutmeg, so.
he leaves the hall. You hear him walk away.
Okay, oh fuck, I don't have lockpicks. Can I I don't know, use fuck, I could just burn the chest, but that seems a bit.
Shit, yeah, that's a great plan. Do that one.
Saves of Charlie. Charlie likes to draw a lot, and Nutmeg is very he likes them.
Wait,
She saved a lot of them. You'd burn them all.
is there a knife or a fork or a bobby pin or some shit that I can use to
You're not
lockpick
even
the chest?
proficient in lockpicking. Why
That's
you
what
can't
I
do this?
pick, right next to the.
Fuck it. Can I try to
I'm sorry,
lockpick
that was
it?
me being. I'm too sarcastic. I
God.
forget, and I'm painting a picture for you guys. I can't do sarcasm.
Right. What am I gonna do? I really want in that chest because I really want that fucking.
Just try and steal the key off her while she sleeps.
No, I'm gonna do one better. I'm just gonna stick my Yikawa's like blade between the chest parts if I can and try to pry it open?
Roll to hit.
I'm very, very interested in. I do
Everyone's
a shillelagh
fucking
too
business.
to make it better. Oh, that's a freaking shillelagh. What is that? 20 fat, like dirty 20.
Oh yeah. You hit the lock. You scuff it badly.
I do it again.
Let me roll damage here.
Oh my god, you're gonna
Hold on, I need to write off like life or like hit points for this chest. How much damage do you do?
Let's see. It's a D8 plus stuff. Come on, go for that max damage. I really need that right now. Oh, okay, pretty good. 11 damage. Force damage, if that matters.
You hear a crack. It doesn't open yet, but you do hear like a loud crack. And it's very obvious somebody's been tampering with this chest.
I really wanted that fucking chest, dude. I do it again.
You definitely get it, but there's no going back. It's very obvious this chest has been fucked up. You open it up and you feel,
I might as well go in.
Very neatly folded clothes. A lot of like plain like off-white cream kind of sailor's clothes, which Nutmeg likes wearing.
Oh, I know where the journal is because I've seen it. I'm going
stacked
for the
under
journal.
like a bunch of like neatly like tied together papers, essentially, which are obviously Charlie's drawings.
Okay. I take it, I cast Pass Without Trace, and sneakily get out of there to our room.
You do that. Do you?
Stealth, right?
Congratulations, you stole somebody's private journal. I hope you're proud.
I'm very happy.
Judgment, going back to you.
Brilliant.
Are you in your room? Are you on deck? What are you up to?
I guess I would go to my room because I don't want anyone to see me being weak and fixing my injuries. They don't need to know that business. So I guess I'm fucking
So you fix
there.
up your injuries.
Hogebark parties in.
You hear like a knock on the door. Hello, Judgment, Hogebark. It's Milo.
Yeah.
I heard a commotion upstairs. I was taking my second, my first nap of the day after my first breakfast. What was going on?
Oh, he's a hobbit.
Well,
Open the door. You're just like talking
and I
to
just
the door.
pull off my bandages and I show him my torn up arm.
Oh shit! Fuck! What happened, you guys? What happened up there? Some fishing accident?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fishing accident. Thanks so much for your help in
He's
that.
staring at the blood. Cool. Do you need any help with that? Are you all right?
Leave.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Leave or I will
Turns
throw
around
a dagger at
immediately.
you. Leave. I'll wrap it back up.
So the day goes on. Everybody's.
I want to read the journal.
Oh shit. Okay. So there's.
And I want.
Getting right into it.
I want. Words are failing me right now. I want
Hogebark will
Judgment
not
to know
rest
I'm reading it.
until he knows everyone's secrets.
And I lock the door too. I go into our room and lock the door with Judgment in there. And I'm like, "Hello."
What are you doing? What is this?
I got dirt. Don't know what dirt, but I got dirt. And I pull out the journal.
Oh, I'm going to leave. I don't want to be associated with this.
Say I'm busy, I don't know, laying eggs or something.
Okay. I'm going to leave. I don't want to be kicked off this ship.
And hopefully you won't. I guess you'll just have to wait and see for next episode to find out. Thank you everyone for listening.